take a seat.
All right.
Big exhale at that moment after that happens.
Robbed at the goal line by Roberto Luongo. Oh, Luongo with the paddle, dove out and stopped it. Now he makes a pass. Shaw, great save by Luongo on Patrick Shaw.
I am with my daughter, Lucy, or Lucy. Looking back, you know, who wouldn't want to name their kid after, you know, a great leader, someone who's charismatic, someone who excels at what he enjoys doing. But most of all, who wouldn't want to name their kid after someone with such great hair?
We were in Canada Hockey Place for the gold medal men's game, 2010 Olympics, and I was seated with my daughter.
It's actually Roberto Luongo who signified that we had won the game, because the next thing you know, just silence, and then his arms go up in the air and he's just running across that ice, and that's how we knew we won. We
obtained a copy of the commemorative version of the Sports Illustrated magazine. Deisha realized we have to be in that picture, and because of Roberto, we're actually now in the background of that picture on the front page of Sports Illustrated. I'm actually right there. I'm between the D and the A, and my daughter is actually in the circle of the A.
It's something I'll cherish in my heart and memories well into my adulthood, and it's something I hold so close to my heart.
It was just a priceless moment that I will cherish forever with my daughter.
So that was game one of the Stanley Cup playoffs. I remember we were playing Dallas. It actually happened to be a day where my wife went into labor with our firstborn, Kayla, as well. And I'm on this tiny little TV in the hospital room. Roberto decides to have the game of his life. And he's making save after save after save. And I'm trying my hardest not to chant "Lou" as loud as I could, but I had to keep quiet to keep the baby asleep, the mom asleep. There was moms and babies on the ward. Everyone was sleeping, and I had to suffer through in silence. It was difficult, you know, because I'm usually a real passionate guy who's watching playoffs and quite antsy, walking around the house. It was so difficult to hold it in and not cheer out loud.
I remember that game so well. Overtime, the players come on the ice, but no Luongo. Hopes and dreams were shattered. That was going to be the end of our playoffs. We couldn't do it without Lou. 3 minutes into overtime, stoppage in play, Lou comes into the net. All of a sudden, hopes were rekindled. Everything was going to be fine. Luongo was back. And I remember the media after the game pressing Lou about what had happened, what was behind the unexpected absence. I think other goalies would have said, oh, I twinged my back, I had a cramp in my leg. But Lou, calmly, straightforward, just looked at the group and said, I couldn't get off the toilet. It was an amazing moment. The Canuck fans were so lucky to have Lou as part of their team.
Even, you know, casual fans or fans of other teams might have thought we were booing our own player, but we were all Louing. It gave you chills every time.
That's the longest Lou of the year.
You were tearing up just thinking about it. You were like my favorite player.
Thank you, Roberto Luongo.
Thank you. Thank you for everything.
Thank you for the memories, Lou.
Thank you, Luongo. Captain, my captain.